Hi everyone, it's me Catherine and today I'm here to bring you my August reading wrap up. Now August has been quite the month for me, which has meant that I've not read maybe as much as I was hoping to read this month. The first half I discovered Stardew Valley and that took up a lot of my time. Then my sister got married and I've just been more social this past month than I've been for the last 2 years maybe, and it's taken quite a bit out of me. So I've not read, I'm just making excuses basically, but I've not read quite as much as I was hoping to get to. So for August I read a total of 2 books, which is not bad. I mean, I'm not saying 2 books is a bad thing because one of them was for the Tome Topple Readathon, so it was a large book. And also I almost finished 3. Almost. But the last book that I started to read was also quite a large one, so that meant I didn't finish it in August. But anyway, I'm rambling, so let's just get on to the books that I read in August. So first up is the book that I read for the Tome Topple Readathon. I was going to do a separate Tome Topple wrap up, but because I only read 1 book, I figured it really wasn't worth it, so I would just let you know in this normal wrap up that this is the book that I read for the Tome Topple Readathon, and it is American Gods by Neil Gaiman. Now this is about a guy called Shadow who gets involved in the world of gods, both past and the present kind, and the present are maybe not quite the sort of gods you're thinking of. And overall I really enjoyed this. As it is quite a long book, and I haven't read the bonus material that is included in this at the back. So that's just the main story that I've read, and I really enjoyed it. Maybe if I was a different person, I would be able to do this book more credit than I can give it. I can't give it anywhere near the words. I don't have near enough the words to give this book the credit it deserves, because I guess it's about a lot more than just a guy and some gods, but it's just really, I really enjoyed it. It was really interesting to read, and there's also, it's not just set in the past. There are some introductions to how certain gods, how some of these gods found their way into America when they're not actually originally American, and so there's a little bit of like history stuff in there, like past stuff, and that was really interesting. And just overall, I just really enjoyed it. And it's not particularly, I wouldn't call it a fast-paced book, it isn't particularly fast, but for a book that is over 500 pages, it is quite easy to get through, I think. There's nothing too thingy about it. But yeah, overall, I did really enjoy it, so yeah, that was that one. And then the second and final book that I read in August is Blackwater Loose by, I can't make up my mind whether it's Michel Boussy or Michael Boussy. It's been a long time since I've done French, and I don't, my mind wants to say Michel, but it might also be Michael. I should have looked it up, but I didn't. So this is a crime novel set in a village in France, and it centres around a man that was murdered, a man from the village who was murdered, and the police that are involved in the case, and also 3 women. There's an old woman who watches over everything from the mill that she lives in, there's a young school teacher, and also a little girl who is a painting prodigy. And this was a really, I really enjoyed this. When I got to the end, and you know, when the reveal has happened, at first I was like, but wait, how is that? But then the more that you think about it, the more that you realise how cleverly this was written and how it was done, and I just really appreciated that. I really liked it, and it wasn't what I was expecting, and the reveal at the end just made me like it more, I guess, once you realise what's actually happened. I just thought it was really well done, really well done, and I enjoyed it. There's not much more to say about it really. It's a crime novel, so there's a crime being solved, and it was good. It was really good, and I would like to read more from him. I'm not sure how much of his works have actually been translated yet. I probably should have mentioned at the beginning, but this has been translated from the French by Sean Whiteside. Should have mentioned that at the beginning. but never mind. So yeah, I'm not sure how many books has actually been translated, and I know for sure there's another one because it's at the front here from the author of After the Crash, so I'd be really interested to read more of his works. But yeah, overall, really enjoyed it, really enjoyed it. Okay, so that was everything I read in the month of August. I'm hoping that September will be a better month because towards the end of August, I sort of got into the reading swing of things, and I'm hoping that this will carry through the rest of September. So hopefully I will have hopefully I'll have more to talk about at the end of this month, but we'll see. We'll see how September goes. Who knows? Who knows what's around the corner? Nobody knows, so we'll see. But anyway, that is it for this August wrap-up. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you were reading last month, what you're reading this month, and I will hopefully see you in another video. Bye! It centres around the murder of one of the village people